Welcome back. Social media can be an easy way to access information and spread awareness about mental health. But psychiatrists are seeing more people self-diagnosing mental disorders, which could lead to dangerous outcomes. So to talk more about the risk is clinical director of the Counseling and Wellness Center of Pittsburgh, Kristen Walker.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us. We were talking a little bit before. We're both guilty of this just a little bit. So why do we do it? Why do we turn to social media for answers?
I think we as humans typically want certainty. We want to know what's happening. We want reassurance. And it's so easy to just start Googling or typing into the internet and we get results. And we're always looking for reassurance, but what happens is we don't always get what we're looking for.
Yeah. How often do you hear people just say, oh, I saw this on social media and I think I have this?
A lot, a lot.
Yeah.
And the reality is, when you're looking at a mental health diagnosis, it's more than just symptoms. It's the constellation of symptoms and how you interact with the world. So we really look at the person as a whole person versus, these 5 symptoms, which may be leading somebody to self-diagnose.
Yeah, and what are the risks that people, people are obviously taking risks just trying to diagnose themselves, but how is this going to be harmful for people?
So there's a few different ways. Sometimes we don't know if we are actually viewing something that is legitimate. I mean, anybody can post anything on the internet.
Yeah.
So we may be getting wrong information. Depending upon what we're looking for, different symptoms can be comorbid, co-occur with different mental health issues. And they're treated differently at times. And so when we are looking at the internet and we're saying, well, this person on the internet said this, we may be doing ourselves a huge disservice because we're not considering the constellation of symptoms with us as a whole person.
I feel like, when you do that, you're putting yourself in a downward spiral and just setting yourself up for failure.
Oh, yeah.
So what's the importance of somebody actually making that appointment? Because it's really hard to ask for help first off, but making that appointment to actually go see a psychiatrist about issues.
It's so important. The first thing is, as hard as it is to make that appointment, it may actually be easier than like Googling and self-diagnosing. Seeing a mental health professional can possibly offer reassurance, offer you hope. Hey, most mental health diagnoses are treatable.
Yeah.
And when we are able to have that hope, that can motivate us to seek treatment.
Yeah, I think it's easy too, even with being a parent, you want to advocate for your kids. So can you go into the doctor's office and say, I saw this video, I might have this, and then maybe have them evaluate you based off of that?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm a counselor, not a doctor, but I like it when people provide me with that information.
Yeah.
It helps me see where they're coming from. Like, what are they connecting with? Why are they connecting with these symptoms? And it's a place to start.
But now there can be benefits to seeing these videos online, and what are some of those?
So one of the things, TikTok and other social media sites, it's really been positive. It has decreased the stigma. I mean, a lot of people today talk openly, or much more openly, about mental health issues than they did even 10 or 15 years ago, which is a plus. If we could talk about mental health issues as much as physical health issues, I think we could decrease a lot of suffering.
Yeah, a lot of people feel alone when they're going through something. And, for me personally, I think, when I see someone that maybe has postpartum depression and they're sharing everything they're going through, I'm like, me too. Me too, I feel that. So it makes me then a little bit happier. And I think that can maybe have a long-term effect.
It really can.
So when scrolling and finding all these videos, what should people keep in mind?
I think keep in mind that this is one person's experience. This person may or may not be a mental health professional. It's easy to look at something and say, okay, I really connect with that. And then that bias and kind of feed into it because we see it in ourselves.
Yeah.
So it's really important to recognize, hey, this may be somebody who is experiencing this, but they're not a mental health professional.
Yeah.
And while I can take this information, I need to take it with a grain of salt and seek out my own help.
Yeah, so I'm thinking too, in the long run, whenever my daughter does get on social media, she's going to see things like this. What can a parent kind of tell their kid to maybe guide them through if they see that, if they see a video about it?
I think talking to kids about mental health early on, talking to kids about, feelings, talking about what happens when certain feelings get bigger.
Yeah.
Giving kids a vocabulary, giving kids the education to kind of have a discerning eye then when they are looking for things on the internet and they recognize, oh, this may be a legitimate website, this probably isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really important because I think too, even with my daughter, when she sees something, she's like, what is that, mommy? Or like, she is shocked whenever I cry, and it's important to show those emotions.
Absolutely. We all have big emotions, and we feel better when we're able to let them out.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for
Thank
joining me today. This was a great conversation. So if you're interested in any of the services offered by the Counseling and Wellness Center of Pittsburgh, we'll have more information on our website at kdka.com/talkpittsburgh. We'll be